Hi guys, it's Reese from Yes Supply. I'm so excited to hang out with you today. So a few days ago, I did a live all about Pinterest. Right now, I'm creating a course all about Pinterest for the members of my collective. And I thought, why not just go on Pinterest or go on Instagram and go on Facebook and talk about how much Pinterest has impacted my traffic, allowed me to grow my email list, and got me clients, right? So I went on and I talked about one blog post that I had that got 40,000 shares because of Pinterest, over 40,000 shares. It got over 20,000 views and just brought me a ton of traffic. Thanks for the hearts, guys, by the way. And so many people had no idea how powerful Pinterest is. So many people didn't know how to use it and had a lot of really great questions for me. I got a ton of DMs after people asking me for questions, because the thing is, even though I have over 30,000 followers on Instagram, I actually get more traffic to my website from Pinterest. And I only have about 5,000 followers on Pinterest, and I really don't spend any time on Pinterest once I got my strategy set up. So that says a lot. So if you're somebody who doesn't really blog much for your business, you hate writing, this probably isn't for you. But if you love writing, if you're already blogging for your business and it's a big part of your strategy and you're scratching your head wondering, how can I get more traffic? Hi guys, hi Sterlise, hi Liana Oliveira. If you're wondering, how can I actually get more traffic to my blog, then Pinterest is a really great tip. So in my last live, I talked all about different strategies that I use to create the blog post. And one thing that people had a lot of questions on was creating the Pinterest graphics. So I want to just like really deep dive into that for you today. Someone's saying I had no idea that Pinterest was of any use. And I totally get it, because I used to think it was just for like planning weddings and DIY crafts, and then I found out, holy crap, it can actually bring me a lot of traffic. So before I get into it, one really fun thing that I want to start doing in my lives is reminding you to, not just watch what everyone else is doing and look outside yourself. I also want you to kind of get grounded and go back into yourself. So every single day, I'm going to ask you a question about you. And what I want you to answer today is I want you to just think back on your day and think about what is one thing that you did today that you're really proud of. Okay? So ask yourself, what is one thing? Think back to when you woke up today to all the way till now. What is one thing that you did today that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did that? That could be being really nice to the coffee guy. It could be taking your neighbor's dog out for a walk. It could be complimenting a friend. It could be calling your mom. It could be finishing a blog post, whatever it is. I want you to leave in the comments one thing that you did today that you're really proud of, because believe me, self-love is the most important thing in growing a business and grow your confidence in anything. You have to have that self-love, and you have to be proud of yourself, and you have to love yourself. So I'd love to see what you guys are doing that you're super proud of yourself for today. So to get into it, let me pin my comment into Instagram just so you guys all know what I'm talking about. I'm getting better at this. It used to take me forever to get it to pin. Perfect. So what I'm talking about today is how to create gorgeous blog graphics for Pinterest. So what you want to do, if you've created a blog post and you're like, okay, I need to get this onto Pinterest. I like to create my blog graphics with Canva. So there's a lot of tools out there that you can use for design, but a great one that's super easy, super simple is Canva. And so in Canva, there's actually an option in there where you can click and open it up to Pinterest graphics. So what you want to do is you want to create a background image. It could just be a plain color that you like that aligns to your brand, so maybe pink or blue or yellow, or you could get like a background picture, something like that. Put a background picture up, and then whatever the title of your blog post is, put those words in the graphic. So that way, when you're pinning it to Pinterest, typically people will just be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through Pinterest. Now, if you have the title of your blog post and it's a really engaging title, then people are going to stop. They're going to be like, oh, what's this all about? They're going to click, and that's how you're going to get traffic to your blog. And once you get that traffic to your blog, that can convert into email list subscribers, that can convert into clients and customers. That's obviously going to be more traffic for you. So what you want to do first is you want to create this image, and you want to make sure that the title of your blog post is compelling, that people are going to see it and be like, oh, I need to read that. Especially your target client is going to see that and want to read it. And by the way, it's spelled Canva, C-A-N-V-A, Sir Lise is asking. And you want to make it aesthetically appealing. And what you can also do, if you know the title of your blog post, you can also write a little blurb underneath the title, just sharing a little bit more what it's all about, and then put a link to your blog on the bottom, just so that if someone like repins it and it's not you, they can still come back and find your blog post if they really want to find it. A great tool to use in addition to that is Rich Pins, because Rich Pins makes it so much easier for people to be able to track your blog graphics all the way back to your blog. Okay, so then once you have that blog graphic, make sure that you save it with a title that is related to what your blog post is about. And so that's going to be helpful for Pinterest, so that when people are searching related keywords, your graphic is going to pop up. But also it's helpful for Google search as well, because if you are using a related keyword, if somebody searches that term in Google, you also have the ability for your image to come up in image search. So for example, right now, if you were to go into Google and you were to type in motivational quotes for girl bosses, you're going to see a ton of quotes come up from me, because I have use that as a title of an image for a lot of different images that are in Pinterest. And so it's helping me show up #1 in Google search. And so it's really great to be #1 in Google search, because people are searching in Google with intent. Okay, so make sure you do that, and then you want to save it to your blog. Once you've saved the image, you're saving it to your blog. You're adding in any related keywords that you need to add in there, so that it's more likely that people are going to be able to discover your content. And then once it's posted in your blog post, you want to pin it from your blog post into Pinterest. So that's sort of the magic trick. You're pinning from your blog post into Pinterest, so that way, if somebody comes across your blog post in Pinterest and then they click on it, they're going to come back to your blog, and that is new traffic for you. And you can direct people to your blog. You can direct people to your email list. If you're a coach or a consultant or a strategist and you have one-on-one calls, you can link people to your one-on-one calls. It's really endless, the possibilities that you can do. And I'm going to include a lot more on that in my course, but of course I just wanted to share with you guys some really great advice that if you implement, you're going to see huge results in just from implementing these simple steps. And it's really easy, and it can be really fun if you have fun with it. So guys, that was a lot of fun. It was really great sharing some tips with you for Pinterest. And it says pause due to poor connection. Okay, it was really fun sharing with you some tips on Pinterest. So I hope they helped you. If you want any questions or any clarification on this, just shoot me a message, and I'm going to keep doing some little free lives for you guys all about Pinterest. By the way, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for hanging out with me. And if you know someone who has a blog and they're trying to grow it, or they're trying to use Pinterest and they don't really know how, hit the share button, share this with your friends. It's always good to just get more people understanding the different ways to find their passion and purpose and turn it into a business. And it's really my mission to help you figure out, like, what is it that you really want to do with your life? Every single person on this earth has a purpose, and it's my job to help you find your passion, help you find your purpose, and motivate you to turn it into reality. So it was so fun hanging out with you guys again. It's Reese from Yes Supply. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for following. Thank you for all the hearts. I love you guys so much, and I'll come hang out with you again tomorrow. Bye.